Okay, so let's try to compare this with a case when the correlations are discarded. So suppose if you say, all right, I'm not going to worry about these correlations, then if we ignore the correlations, then what will the results be like? Okay. So what I'm going to do is to simply copy this sheet. Okay. Select that, and then you say move or copy, and then I'm going to say create copy, and we want to put it uh, before that sheet. So before real SF. Okay, so now I have a copy of that sheet, right? Now what I'm going to do is to remove all these correlations. So that means there are no correlation, zero correlation. All right. And now we'll run the simulation. Okay. So now we have the results. So copy graph, and let me put it here. Okay. So one is with correlation, this is with correlation, this is without correlation. Okay, and without correlation, you see the probabilities are smaller. So it underestimates the probability of loss when we ignore the correlations. So let's well, it's let's go ahead and give a different name. Okay, so here we can say without correlation. All right. So then we copy that graph and we'll delete that and paste that. So it has the without correlation. Let's go back here and let's do the same thing. Explore browse results. All right. So now this one will be with correlation. So we don't really need the SF there, right? Uh, with correlation. Okay, so copy, put it here, and we'll put it here as well. Okay. And let's get rid of that real SF from here. So okay. Now more than this, it is these probabilities that okay, we can compare these two probabilities. So this is probability of loss with correlation. All right. So then probability of loss without correlation. So that will be that one. Okay. So I have to add that without correlation then. Without correlation. if you copy that across, then we can compare. So you see, without correlation, the probability of loss, okay, so it varies. Okay, here it is more, here it is more, here it is slightly less, here it is more, and here it is less. So it varies from city to city, but taking the correlation into account is bound to give us more robust and reliable simulation results.